Hey everybody, welcome! Chris Sajnog here with neighbor Matt.
Hi.
You know, we've just been trying to get the audio going for 53 minutes and 22 seconds. Oh my goodness. This, as you know, everything that I do is a test.
It really is.
So this was your first test. Could you hang out with us for 53 minutes and 44 seconds and deal with no audio without cursing?
You didn't cuss once. Not the entire time.
No, but somebody on there did.
Oh, yeah. But it didn't go through.
Yeah. Hey, just so you guys know, it doesn't work all the time, but I have a setting in there. As you know, I want my boys to be able to look at everything I do and see everything I do and feel comfortable with that.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a setting that if there's a list of bad words and if you use them, they're not supposed to post, and I think you get like kicked off the channel, the YouTube channel. So don't do that.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary. I know I would be like frustrated, like, hey, I showed up for this on time.
Right.
Because you promised you're giving away 5 free books, which I have right here. We're still going to do it. We'll make it work, people.
We always do.
I hope they can still hear me.
I don't know. I can't get my thing up.
Probably not everybody's even here. This is so terrible. Which means, you know what? We're going to have to do another one.
Of course.
To make up for this one. Oh, we're going to be like live streaming every night until we get it right. Hey, that's what I'm here for. I take full responsibility, people. So, Matt, are you on the chat roll?
I am not.
All right.
I don't know.
Matt's going to get on the chat roll here. It looks to me like the video is looking better, so that's good. I don't even know. There's only 50 people watching, so I sent this out to about 50,000 people.
Oh, good.
That were on the last one without the audio, and they're like, Chris Sajnog, your website debacle, now your YouTube with no sound, can't take it anymore.
That's right.
Let's see if we can switch cameras just for fun.
Can you set this one up for chat? Because I don't know what you did before.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you're the fixer of all things webcast, right?
Yeah.
Just do your magic thing on this one.
Need to find.
I clicked on the one that said live, and it took me to that one.
That ain't live. That ain't live. Let's go to the video manager.
Let's do that.
You know, we may need a second bottle of wine after this debacle. Empty.
Empty, yeah.
Free hangout. Where are we? I know I'm live because I can see it on mine. Let me check here. Oh, people, I'm giving away free books. Giving away free books. Okay, just
what else can you do?
It's gonna work. It's gonna work out. I just gotta. Okay. It just says live streaming dashboard. It doesn't even say where it is. How did you people find this? Because I can't even find it. You guys are awesome. Oh, what if I go to live streaming? Chris, that would make sense. Ah. Ooh. Oh, but you've got 0 people watching yours.
Well, nobody's watching me. I'm watching you.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh, we're getting close, people. And there's the chat.
Jump on in. The water's warm.
And the chat, we're gonna.
Popped up on the feed email.
Popped on my feed. Okay, that's good. Did the email link get you to this live one? That's awesome if it did.
Nice.
You know what? You know what's okay. So,
I got it.
oh, sure you do. Remember what happened 4 to 5 days ago when you touched something?
Oh yeah. Well, I got a fire extinguisher now, so we should be good.
When we get this set up, we've got a plan.
We're not going
It's
to
gonna
touch
be
anything.
awesome.
So we're going to leave it on.
He's not going to touch anything. Beep.
There you go.
And just so we can see what's going.
I'll do it.
Going on. By the way, this computer that I'm touching right now is a PC.
Not a fan.
Look at that. Oh! Doesn't even make sense. Oh! What if I just go here now? Boom. Oh my goodness gracious. Woo! Okay. Let's get started. Perfect. 1 hour. 1 hour late. There's 53 out of 50,000 of you that are here. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. Talk quietly amongst yourselves as you've been doing for the last hour. So thank you for being here. I received a couple emails. I'm just going to start off with this. Can I?
You can.
mind?
You're in charge. You're the Captain Kirk of this enterprise.
So I got a couple emails, and you know how I am, because I'll get 1,000
at least
attaboys.
Yeah.
And then I get one that's like,
and that's
dude,
the only one.
That's the only one I
focus on.
I appreciate the 1,000 attaboys, by the way. But so anyways, the one that I got from the last one that I just got to talk about is the guy says, and I'm not throwing names out here or anything, but he said, yeah, that hangout was great and all, but there was like 15 minutes of useful content besides you and your neighbor talking, or like something like that. And I'm like, that's why it's called a hangout.
That's
dude.
right. It's not called
It's like hanging out with my neighbor Matt. So anyways, hey, if you don't like it, just boop, like just go watch the election results or something.
Watch the tutorial videos.
Hey, by the way, that's last night I watched the news.
What? Who are you?
Yeah. It's literally, I think, been about a year.
Wow, I am shocked.
At least since I've turned on or even been in a room where the news was on. Had to watch the election just to kind of see what was going on.
Check in.
And what was cool about it was that my two sons, we stayed up. I let them stay up a little late, about 9:30, and then it was like, okay, well, we'll find out in the morning. But
right.
But they were just asking questions about how the election works. What's this? What is a gooba? What? Like one of them asked, like, oh, what's a gooba? Gooba National.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And I wasn't looking at it, and I'm like, Gooba National. Gooba. And yeah, and I'm like thinking, yeah, like GOP. Is it what? Anyways, gubernatorial. It's a gubernatorial thing. But going into the whole, that's not every election cycle is not a gubernatorial race for every state, and then the Senate and all that stuff.
Right.
So, anyways, I'm sure all of you out there watching this right now voted for Hillary, so I'm sorry it didn't work out for you.
Yeah. At least you get to keep your guns.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First thing I want to do, I'm giving away 5 books. I said I was going to do it. I'm going to do it here. Apparently, I'm going to have to do it again. Okay? Because of the debacle with the sound. Hey, we got it fixed now. We got the video fixed. We got the sound
Whoa.
now figured out.
Whoa, you did. I didn't do anything. I just sat here.
It took an hour live. So, anyways.
5 books to sign.
What I want to do here is the first book is going to go to the first person that was logged in and sent the first message into the chat room.
Wow.
For the last one. And that was that was Tim, right?
Tim Ray.
Right?
Yeah.
For the last one.
Yeah, Tim Ray.
Okay. All right, Tim. Is Tim on here? Did Tim make the transition? Anyways, just so everybody knows, Tim gets first book here. But I think Timmy,
Timaroo.
jump in on the chat if you're on there, Tim. If you are, I think you might have a signed copy of this book already. If you do, let me know. And I'm going to throw this out because that whole sound debacle, you know how I am.
I do. More than most.
Anything you want in the store, aside from like a membership or a course,
right?
But any physical item, a T-shirt, which by the way, we got to talk about neighbor Matt's shirt first. So get it in on the camera there.
Yeah, let me get up here.
So why don't you talk about why you're wearing this extremely bright red shirt?
Well, 1, so that you can see me, and 2, tomorrow is the Marine Corps' birthday. 241 years old. Older than the United States. So, happy birthday, brothers out there, Semper Fi. And that's why I'm wearing it today. Because you won't see me tomorrow. Well, maybe you will. I don't know.
Do you say hoorah?
No. We save that for other people. We say oorah.
There it is.
Oorah.
Didn't somebody say that to you?
Yeah, somebody said that, and I said, no, I'm sorry, it's pronounced oorah.
All right. Okay, so, look at that. Hand salute. It's kind of fun watching because we see the
20-second delay, yeah.
But anyways, so we had a shirt last week that people asked about, which is an awesome shirt. I'm going to be doing a segment on, because everybody asks about meditation and how to do it. So I'm actually putting together a whole course just on meditation. But anyways, this is the Chris Sajnog AR shirt. So what does AR stand for?
Oh, I know.
Does it stand for assault rifle?
No, of course not, no.
Okay. Does it stand for American Recreational Firearms Association?
No,
it doesn't stand for that. But so many people out there, as you know, think that it means assault rifle. Doesn't mean that, okay? So we need to change
it's never
the perception of what it means.
That's right.
And I don't even know, you probably can't see the bottom of it. So
I gotta wait 20 seconds.
We gotta wait 20 seconds to see if you can see the bottom of this thing. But it means American rights, people.
That's right.
Okay, this is your American rights.
Second Amendment.
So, of course,
always ready.
This portion of the show is brought to you by the American Rights T-shirt that you can get on the website. We're going to do a quick change here to a new camera angle. Bam, bam, and you're over there now. We got this figured out.
Do we?
We got this so figured out.
We're so locked in.
So, anyways, today I'm just going to talk because of that one guy who didn't like hearing us talk. So I'm just going to talk about nonsense.
Just talk about anything.
How windy was it today?
Super windy. It was crazy. I'm like, flags were flying off their posts, and trees were swaying back and forth. It was wild. I might have saw a witch in a house flying by. I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's pretty crazy. It's hot too. It's like 90.
So neighbor Matt, in his awesomeness, set up I bought this huge net, like the kind you get at you see at a golf course.
Yes.
Or whatever. like huge, like not one you see at anybody's house.
It's like a seine net for fishermen. It's what you go out and you catch large tuna in.
It's 100 feet, but it ended up being longer.
120 feet by 16, I believe.
By 16 feet, but even that is higher. I think it's like 20.
It looks more than that.
Anyways, he set it up with this whole pulley system and wire cables and ratchet systems, so that my two boys, who are like soccer phenoms,
gods, yeah,
except for the fact that they can't kick the ball in the net, they kick it like around it all the time, and I lose balls at a
astonishing
too high of a rate.
Yeah.
So I needed to recoup some of that and keep them in the yard.
4 a week you were losing?
I was losing about 4 a week.
That's a lot.
But so anyways, I when I want something fixed, I look to neighbor Matt. Okay, neighbor Matt shows up, and I've got like boxes of new stuff
every day.
Did we hear from Tim Ray? Because we're
no.
Like,
I think he was on earlier on the first cast, and he hasn't come back on. So,
all right. Here's what we got to do, people. Matt's gonna be talking to you here, and I'm gonna see if I can get onto that old one, and post a message linking to the new one.
That ought to be interesting.
I don't know. We'll see what we can do, because I mean, we've got 54 people watching, which is awesome. But when I send it to 50,000 people,
well, and God bless them, they stayed on for 54 minutes or 56 minutes before we got some audio, so that took a while.
Do your thing.
My thing. Let's see, what can we talk about?
You know what you could talk about?
What's that?
Tell them about what I've been dealing with my website.
Can I?
Well,
All right.
Tell them about how calm I've been.
Actually, all right. This probably is a good.
Apologize for me.
This is a good opportunity for me to talk to you guys about Chris. That I get to work with Chris on a daily basis, and not so much always with the website and with his work, but just day-to-day things. And Chris works extremely hard. Everything that you see him do on his webcast is him 24/7. He is the epitome of calm and professionalism. He really tries his best, and honestly, I never hear the guy cuss, and I don't think I've ever seen you get mad, though I don't think I really want to either, but
I felt it inside today.
It did get warmer. I don't know if your shirt got hot or what, but it felt a little warmer today. Chris has been dealing for, I don't even know, a month now or more, with 2 months now with his website, and trying to get it to where he wants it, what he envisions. And that is a clean, professional, easy to use website that is a perfect working tool for us as a team member to use. And every time we get on there, it's one problem or another. Now, he's been working with these folks, and very professionally, and they seem to have
excuse-itis.
For lack of
Listen. I can't even see what video we're on. We're on this one.
Yes, we're on this one.
Only one thing in your life. If you do one thing in your life, it will make you successful. Take responsibility.
Yes.
For whatever you do. Even if you don't do it, take responsibility for it. This website debacle, for the first time ever, I'm losing members from a website that I set up and run. I wanted to make it better. I turn it over to somebody else. By the way, I don't even know if I should say this, but if you subscribe to me before this website transition, you haven't even been charged again, because he jacked that whole thing up.
Wow.
But what does he do? He blames it on me.
Yes.
He blamed it on me today.
I can't believe he had the nerve to do that, to say that.
Not only did he blame it on me, he sent me an invoice this morning for additional work.
Wow.
So he messed stuff up and then charged me because he had to fix it.
Wow.
But my whole thing with that, I take responsibility. It's not to you. That's my responsibility.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way I can affect change in anything.
Exactly.
If I don't take responsibility, I can't change it. I'm the one that hired him.
Yes.
And just so you know, I looked at, I don't remember now, about 10 companies, big companies that were listed as partners for other big software companies that I was using. So I looked at 10 of them. I interviewed 3 of them. 2 of those 3 that I interviewed again a second time. I researched and looked at reviews from them.
Yeah.
And I picked this guy, Real Fortune, who I told him he needs to change his name to like Misfortune, like serious misfortune.
As we've now seen, yes. Well, that's another thing. So Chris, he does his research. Everything I see him do, from the net in the backyard for the kids to a ladder going into the attic, the guy does the research on it. So he always looks to see if he's getting the best deal. Is it the safest? Is it the best one to buy? So nothing is just off the cuff. It's all researched. And so when this guy, I can't believe he actually sent you a invoice for this stuff that he couldn't fix, or stuff that he didn't fix.
The invoice he sent me, to be honest, I'll do this as quick as I can. I hired him, it's got to be 3 months ago. He said it would take him 2 weeks to do everything for the site.
Wow.
2 weeks later, nothing was done.
Nothing.
Except things got worse.
Wow.
I ended up showing him how he essentially lost me potentially lost me over $6 million in sales.
Oh yeah.
Because if you follow me, I have a course that I finished like 2 years ago, and I've been trying to set up the perfect system to deliver that effectively. I don't want to just give you videos and go, oh, here's the course, good luck.
Right.
And that's why I hired this guy, because he was like, listen, I can do that. I can do quizzes. I can do this and that and interactions and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's everything that I wanted.
It's everything we wanted.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Anyways, so he doesn't deliver. I say, listen, Mr. Real Fortune, you said it would be done by this date. Here's the things you said would be done.
Right.
You didn't deliver it. Because of the price of the course and the 50,000 people that I could potentially deliver it to, do the math, it was like over $6 million.
Right.
So I did a whole nother contract, very specific, about you will do these things by this date, or you will pay me a fee of $1,000 per day for every day you're late. As of today, Real Fortune is 24 days late on delivery of said website. And he has the gall, is that a good word? Or the nerve? I think gall is good.
Gall's good.
To send me an invoice. Because after we signed that contract, it was a 17-page contract, very specific about dates and what would be delivered. And in the end, it was by October 17th, everything will be done. Completed, and finished.
Right.
By the 20th of October, everything would be completely tested. So I gave him some time.
Yeah.
That day, by the way, was a week after he said he could complete it. So I wanted to give him like, hey, I just want this to work.
Exactly.
So, anyways, and are we in October anymore?
I don't know. No, we're not.
But anyways, so like a couple days after we signed that agreement, I said, oh, hey, listen, can you? The thing I wanted the system to do was, if you're a member, I wanted it to automatically give you a discount when you bought stuff in the store.
Right.
I didn't want you having to like enter a coupon code.
Right.
If you're a member, you're in the store on my site.
Should know you.
Yeah, it should know you. And he said, yeah, I can do that. It's going to cost $435. And I'm like, you know what?
Done.
Let's do it. Okay? Yeah, go ahead and do it. Send me an invoice. I'll pay it. That was before 24 days late, people. So, so 24 days after he's late, Real Fortune, and I just want to keep saying the name because if you need website work done, I do not, part of being an instructor is and a coach and a teacher and a guru, which, by the way, somebody told me what guru meant, and I
fit the bill.
I think I might have to always start going as guru.
I think so.
I go off course all the time if you're new here. Guru means somebody who takes people from darkness to light.
Wow. That is your very definition.
Exactly. I'm like, I think about the meditation. I think about the old to the new and that transition.
Not just one facet, all of them.
Yeah, everything. And I'm like, I'm a guru.
You
but
were-
then I think too, I'm like, man, if I start saying that I'm a guru, besides on my private.
Which this is not.
No, but my private voicemail.
Right.
I had somebody record a thing that says I'm a guru. It's pretty funny. It's just for jokes, people. But anyways, but now I hear it and I'm like, that is what I am. I'm an instructor. Yeah, I'm a coach. I'm this, I'm that. But when it comes down to it, if that's the meaning, I'm a guru.
You really do.
And
fit
the
bill.
shirt that I wore.
Good shirt.
Yeah, the shirt that I wore last time, which is the lotus flower, is used because it grows in the dark, but it blooms
in the light.
In the light.
Very interesting.
That's why the lotus flower is, when you Buddha and
it's
all
always
that
a symbol,
stuff like that, then you see the lotus flower.
Did not know that.
I didn't know it either.
That is really cool.
But yeah, my buddy, Tony DeZino, an amazing photographer, videographer. I met him when I was doing semi-professional adventure racing. But he was working that. But we've become good friends. He's going to be doing new book trailers for both my books. He volunteered to do it.
Awesome.
Yeah. He's took like family pictures for us, and my kids are like, when is Tony coming back?
Of course, yeah.
So like all those cool pictures we have around the house are from Tony. But so anyways, Tony told me about that. He's like, because he heard my message about the guru, which I put out. It was like a joke. I threw it out there. It says something about, firearms training guru. The guy that I had recorded just had a cool voice, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool.
Right.
But he heard that, and he's like, do you know what guru means? And I was like, no.
Not really, yeah.
And he told me the whole story behind it, and I was like, Tony.
You just brought me into the light.
Yeah. Anyways,
wow.
I don't even know how we got onto that.
I don't know. We got 4 more books to sign.
Okay.
Tim hasn't chimed in.
I put the thing up here.
If you're just tuning in, part of my job is to keep Mr. Sajnog
because
on
Tim
track.
Ray here. There's Tim.
Yeah. Are you still broadcasting?
Tim. Sorry. Let me chime in to Tim here. Tim, you won.
Somebody chimed in that lotuses like to grow in the nastiest of places, and out comes the beautiful flower.
Amen.
Yes.
Tim, you won.
And just like a fine wine, only good wines come out of hardship. If you make it easy for the grape, it doesn't taste good. So,
anyways, I just sent Tim, our first winner, a personal thing saying, "Hey, come over to the new stream, Tim."
The new improved.
All right, we're going to change cameras here.
Back to you.
Back to you, people. We've got this down.
Okay,
so I think Tim may have won, or may already own a signed copy because he's a member. So anyways, Tim, if you do and you want something else, let me know what it is. That's how I roll. And just pay for shipping and handling, $29.95. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
All right. So what's going to happen right now is neighbor Matt's going to scroll up to the top and see who found us first on this chat roll right here. And you're going to win. You better still be on, otherwise you're not going to win. By the way, if you're like, oh, that's lame, and you're watching this later and you're like, oh, I was on the first one and then I missed it, we're going to do it again, okay? Guess what? I'll give away 6 books next time, okay? It's not about the books, people. It's about doing what I say I'm going to do and training people how to shoot.
Bringing them into the light, Chris. That's what you do.
I bring people from the darkness into the light. So,
all right. So I have a Michael Burak, B-U-R-A-K.
Burak, my brother. What's up? Chime in right now, Michael Burak.
You're gonna make me scroll all the way back down to the bottom. All right.
All right. He's gonna scroll all the way back down to the bottom and see what's up. And if you chime in right now and say you're still watching, I'm going to sign it right here, live on the air. Never been done before.
Ever. Anywhere.
Did you chime in?
I have not seen them yet.
Oh, well, we've got to account for the 30-second delay.
Yes, that's true.
So talk quietly amongst yourselves. Okay? Okay, so I think the delay is getting shorter.
Yep, he's there. I am here.
That didn't touch my tongue.
I really hope it didn't.
All right.
Love
Look how
kisses.
quick that is.
I'm just really pleased at the quality of the picture, and it's not chugging. It's just smooth.
All right. What is Michael, my friend, my brother, patriot? What can this guru write in this book right here for you right now? I'm gonna send it to you. All you have to do is pay $37 shipping and handling. Send me your address. By the way, anybody who's bought something from me, chime in right now if all you received was what you paid for.
You don't do that, though. You always give people extra stuff. You're always throwing in extra stuff. Tchotchkes in there.
All right, my man Michael, what does he want?
He hasn't said anything.
By the way, all I usually write in here is Hoo-yah, and then I sign it, because Hoo-yah is the Navy saying, Navy SEAL saying. Well, that's the Navy saying.
Yes.
And Navy SEALs are Navy. Who else uses Hoo-yah as their call?
The Army.
No.
Hoorah. They do hoorah.
Boom! What other military unit uses hoorah? No, sorry. You got me confused now.
Not me.
'cause I'm out of wine. Uses hoo-yah as their call. Call sign. If you don't know, hoo-yah means everything. What do we got here? Michael. Has Michael chimed in? Because otherwise, Michael, if you don't tell me what you want.
He has not chimed in yet.
Just say hoo-yah is okay. I'm just going to sign hoo-yah if I don't hear.
Well, you can write it in later on, too, if he writes in something.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. This is going down live. By the way, we were planning on doing this like straight up 1 hour.
Is that? I don't want to say it out loud in case it is the right one, unless that is.
That is not the right one.
All right.
By the way, whoever typed that one in,
several people have typed in Coast Guard, and that's not it.
The Coast Guard's thing is.
I think they are who me. What is that? What theirs is? Who me?
No, I actually came up with a saying a couple years back for what because they're the Coast Guard, and I got to throw this out there before we go down this road like I love to go down every time. Well, that's kind of like he changed it, but he gave the right answer.
All right.
He'll win. So the men and women of the Coast Guard, all respect. That is why I hate the Coast Guard so much. It's not because of the people in the trenches on the boats doing the job. Okay, it's not
Love
them.
those guys.
It is the leadership who is not protecting them and
doing their job.
Doing their job. Has any concern for their safety or what they're doing.
It's like what you said earlier, going back to taking responsibility. That's the first thing. If you're in charge, you are in charge of everything.
Yeah.
It's all you. Be that person.
It all comes down to this is the classic thing. Hey, Commander. Guy I'm working for, right? You're deploying people to take down vessels underway, so on a boat, shooting automatic weapons at night, and you don't train them at night.
At night, yes.
On a boat.
It seems like two key factors that would, really help this scenario.
Yeah, like that's unsafe. Literally.
Yes.
They come back with, well, Chris,
it's in the book.
The manual doesn't say we need to do that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But seriously, there are some great dudes that I worked with and trained there. Honestly, most of them left.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, oh, Chris, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of here. And the command didn't even care.
Wow.
They're like, yeah, get out of here.
Keep your best.
All the good ones left. So,
wow.
Did we hear back from Michael?
No.
All right, Michael, you're getting a hoo-yah.
Oh wait. No, that's a different Michael.
Hopefully, you send me your address because this book is coming your way. All right. And did we have another one?
This is the one for the second one. Who says it?
All right, J Boss, my brother. Unless J is for Jane. And my sister. Power to the people.
That's right.
You won book number 2. You had a weird thing in there about hoo-ah. But anyways, the Air Force also uses hoo-yah.
Hoo-yah. No.
Hoo-yah. They copy us. Anyways, one of my best friends ever, Eric B., who I'll leave it at that, was the Air Force PJ. Great dude. I haven't talked to him in like a year. Isn't that weird how that happens sometimes? Let's switch cameras.
I'm sure he's still a great dude, though.
Oh, he is still a great dude. So, Eric, brother, Mr. Bone. Our nickname is Backbone.
Jordan Boss.
Jordan. Oh, that's still confusing to me. Because I think Jordan can be just like Chris, by the way.
Yeah, that's
male,
true. Yeah.
Male or female name. So, not that it matters. I mean, I guess. Anyways,
It's all good.
what do you want? Anything more than who, ya, exclamation point, which I sign everything with, and then my name. I can put your name up here. If it's anything really elaborate, just forget about it, because I'm not gonna do it.
Love and kisses, something like that. No, I'm just kidding.
We may need to get more wine there, because this is.
Shall I go ahead and go do that?
I don't know, because what happened last time? Homeboy tried opening a bottle of wine in my house.
He's got one of those super duper fancy wine things, like for the professionals. Like I used to in college, I used to open up wine with a shoe and a wall. That's how we did it, because we couldn't find a corkscrew.
That's how I roll. I'll go do it. So what I'm gonna do right here, right now, I'm gonna replay the Fire Team 6 video, which my producer over at Triple Horse still I haven't heard from him since I played it last time. It was a bit choppy. I played it on the other broadcast, and I think you could hear the audio, right?
Yeah, so when we talk, you can hear us over the video as well.
So we're gonna be quiet. I'm gonna sneak out of here.
I'm gonna try to be quiet because there's a couple parts in there where I get super excited about, though. Especially when Chris raises his cup about good customer service.
Did we get a thing from Jordan?
Nope, he just says thanks.
All right.
It says J Boss Jordan and J Boss thanks.
All right, Jordan J Boss. This one's for you. You got a little hoo-yah, exclamation point. I want you to know this is really for you, so I'm just gonna write your name up here, and it's just gonna be J Boss.
Nice.
Okay. Boom, boom. I mean,
come on.
Legitness. Okay. All you need to do is send me your address. You're getting that free.
He says,
once again,
to Jordan is fine. I own the book already, and I can pass on the old one. Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Now I feel bad. Like
no.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna start this thing. Can I do this?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the wine.
No, I'm getting the wine, dude.
All right, fine.
Okay,
We're all friends.
This is it's called the sizzle reel.
Oh, such a good word.
I'm just gonna lead into this a little bit with, if you know anybody at the Outdoor Channel, ask them WTF, and you know what that stands for. What is this?
Where's the funnel? No.
For. What is this for?
Yeah, that's it.
Question mark. Exclamation point. So they've been saying this is the hottest video, the hottest show ever. It's going to be the best show they've ever had.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer. They like, everybody uses that term. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah,
no-brainer. Everybody is no-brainer. Anyways, here's the no-brainer. It's a new genre. If you haven't seen it before, there's nothing else like it before. Each episode is based on a SEAL mission, made-up SEAL mission. Everybody in the show acting as a SEAL is an actual Navy SEAL, either retired or former Navy SEAL.
Right.
And then as you'll see, there's breakaways where I am teaching how to do the actual techniques that we're able to do in a mission.
Exactly.
So it's not just this developed because the producer for the TV show also produced the videos for the New Rules of Marksmanship course. So we had all these videos of me standing there going, this is how you hold a gun, okay, this is how you stand, this is how you kneel, this is,
It's perfect. It's all tied in together.
All the shooting techniques. But we're like, this is kind of what everybody else has done.
Right.
Kind of boring.
Yeah.
I'll admit it. Kind of boring. You need to know it. Kind of boring. So how can we make it more exciting? So this is what we came up with. Check it out. Let neighbor Matt know what you think.
Oh.
I'm opening up another bottle of wine.
You guys are going to like this. It's so good.
This is Fire Team 6. I'm retired Navy SEAL Chief Chris Sajnog. After numerous deployments, I was hand-selected to write the curriculum for the U.S. Navy SEAL Sniper Course and train some of the world's most elite warriors. Each Fire Team 6 mission deploys a unit of actual Navy SEALs in combat scenarios to demonstrate battlefield techniques that can be applied at home or on the hunt. I'll break each one down and teach critical skills necessary for personal and home defense. Fire Team 6, going on mission to train better shooters.
They are the specialists, the tough guys, U.S. Navy SEALs.
Joining us from San Diego, Chief Petty Officer Chris Sajnog.
Joining me now is retired Navy SEAL sniper, Chris Sajnog.
Multiple deployments, SEAL sniper instructor, best-selling author, highest rated on Amazon, peer-reviewed and recommended, sought-out expert, and cover model.
Navy SEALs are often deployed all over the globe, but there's one thing we're always doing: training to constantly hone our skills. Fire Team 6 was created to teach shooters to be more effective and confident without spending tons of cash on ammunition or time at the range. On this mission, my team deploys overseas to extract a high-value target, and we'll cover the importance of a solid shooting platform, how to control your carbine, and developing a strong pistol grip for greater accuracy. Let's take a look at what we got ourselves into.
We got a capture-kill mission. Marko Popovich. He's selling IEDs and components to the Middle East.
Looks like we got some gear prep to do and then get on a bird. Getting ready for any operation involves more than just loading magazines. Our team room has a simulator to break down the shots and techniques that we employ. Let's see how an accurate shooting platform is actually built.
All right, you ready? Follow up. Come on. Nope, too late. First thing is, you're gonna want to go offhand so you can utilize this piece of cover. Bring this knee up and connect your elbow to that knee.
Trying to achieve the most stability you possibly can for your follow-up shot.
All right, you ready?
With boots on the ground in Bosnia, it's time to let the sniper team do their thing.
Drone is in position. All right, Chief, I'm set. All right, brother, you're cleared hot.
But when you need to shoot on the move or shoot multiple targets, your shooting platform becomes critical. So I'm gonna cover three things, okay? I'm gonna talk about lowering your center of gravity, I'm gonna talk about rolling your feet, and then I'm gonna cover the importance of walking a straight line. If you just lower your center of gravity by bending those knees, that's what's gonna give you that tank track effect and just allow you to move smoothly.
Watch the doors. Open door.
During our mission, my gun jammed and I had to transition to my pistol to continue to deliver exceptional customer service. Let's put our next trainee in the simulator and see how he handles the situation. All right, my friend, you think you can take that shot?
Yes, sir.
Leaning forward. Just let your finger pull it straight back to the rear. Roll it again. There he is. That's it. This is how you win gunfights.
Don't move. Down, let me see your hands. Down!
Moving.
Package secured. You've got an SUV headed down the side access road. Hey, can you make sure these guys don't follow us? Warhorse, we are at our extraction point. This your ride. Rolling up now. Well, boys, another easy day. Fire Team 6 is a proud supporter of the Navy SEAL Foundation, honoring our warriors, supporting their families.
This is Fire Team 6. I'm retired Navy SEAL Chief Chris Sajnog. Afternoon.
Alrighty then. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. I loved making that. By the way, I'll just give you a quick backstory on how we filmed that, because it was kind of like we had this idea. I grabbed a couple people I know, and I was like, hey, I paid for their flight out to Georgia where this was all filmed, where the studio is. And I was like, hey, come out here, let's do this. And I paid them, whatever. we had no plan. It was literally, we showed up, this super rich dude who you see his house there.
That's his house, probably. Yeah.
He was, it was, I don't know how they got it, but it was essentially the guy's like, oh, this is awesome. I love to support the military. I love Navy SEALs. Use my house.
Cool.
As a thing. An awesome house. But yeah, we were just like, went in there and we're like, okay, what do you want to do? So we filmed it. I think it came out pretty good. The whole episode it's great. It turned out great, and
I'm sure you stuck to the script the entire time. You didn't go off and ad-lib anything in there at all, right?
No, you know, the ad-lib parts are the parts that really kind of made it, I think. So the part I hear a lot about is, I have a saying about delivering exceptional customer service. So it's in my book, you know, I write about it, like, hey, if somebody's asking for help, if they're asking for you to deliver,
who am I to deny these people?
Yeah, who am I? Let me give you what you're asking for. So anyways, it was kind of that part where I say that I was. There's nothing in my coffee cup, by the way, but I was, you know, sitting there, and it was one of those things where they were filming, and it's like, okay, Chris, just go through it, and we're adjusting the lights and blah blah blah, whatever they do. So I'm like, do, and
he's really like that most times.
But anyways, they were like, that was awesome.
That is awesome.
Don't ask me to do it again because I'll probably look silly doing it. But now we look like
people want to know which wines we're drinking, so that's
now it looks like we have problems.
No, we're good.
So, anyways, that is the story. Now we've just like everything else, we've learned so much from that. One of the biggest things, and this is probably the only thing that really bothered me about the whole thing. During the filming, I was like doing these things like trying to like banter,
right?
Like we normally do,
right?
On a mission, like
communicate.
Like hey, when we are pushing him, the guy we captured, like over the wall. Like, we need to say something to him like, hey, get your fat ass over the wall.
Right.
And no, we can't do that.
Right.
But that's what we would say.
That's exactly.
You know, or like, there was, and I don't know if you can see it in that video, but they had there's a sculpture when we ended up grabbing the guy who's an actor. There's a sculpture. It's a Rembrandt sculpture.
A real one?
A real one.
Oh my gosh.
In the middle of the room, and you could, like, there's no way around it. It's this big horse, Rembrandt sculpture in the middle of the room.
Oh my
real.
Ugh.
And I was in there, and so I come around with my gun, and I'm just naturally like, dude, is that a Rembrandt? And they're like, oh, we can't use that. And everybody's like, yeah, we can't do that. That's what I would really say.
That is real life.
If we were doing that, I'd be like, dude, is that a Rembrandt?
That's right. You're not just another monkey with a gun. You are an educated man who enjoys
like how awesome would that have been?
Art.
But anyways, after they did all the cuts and everything, you're watching it and you're listening and you're going, why are they not talking?
Right.
And it's almost kind of weird.
Yeah.
How
you guys are
little
all
we
about
talk.
communication.
Yeah.
All about it.
So, you know, and it's just normal communication.
Right.
One of the, I'm going to go off here, but one of the most interesting things as far as communication that happened to me was, as a new sniper, I was up training up in a helicopter, and we were doing a ship takedown. And as a sniper student, you learn all this language about how you communicate with the pilot of the helicopter.
Right.
changing elevation, whether you want to move forward, left, right, blah,
Right.
blah, blah. Very specific communication, kind of like if you're familiar with the 9-line. Very specific. These are the things you say.
Right.
And I remember this is the very first time I did it, and I was like, I'm like, oh, and I've got my gun out the door,
Right.
and I got my headset on, and I'm trying to communicate, and I'm going, okay, so what I need you to do is, I'm trying to spit this out, and he's like,
Just say
hey,
word.
kid, listen, tell me where you want me to go, forward, left, right.
Right. Exactly.
I understand that, and I'm like, whew. Okay,
All
hey,
right.
can you get me up so I can shoot that dude? He's like, yep. I'm like, oh, phew.
What a difference it makes to be all on the same page.
Yeah.
Just boom, there.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it was the same thing. I remember the first 9-line that I called in,
right.
and I was like trying to go down it, and the pilot, same thing, was like, hey, can you just tell me where you want me to land and if somebody's going to shoot me?
Right.
Okay? That's all I need to know.
That's all
I don't need to know
incoming
anything else.
danger and
Yeah.
where you want me. That's it. Good for you. 9-line.
All right. Let's give away another book, seeing as we're coming up on 2 hours. Well, probably not. Probably nobody's been here for a full 2 hours. We're going to change
we still
camera
got
view.
people.
All right. So this one's going to be up to Neighbor Matt. Neighbor Matt's going to, I don't know, maybe pick somebody who's been interactive, who hasn't used vulgar language in describing my website.
Well, that really narrows it down, Chris, so that'll make it easy.
By the way, I just noticed I have reading glasses all around my house.
Yes.
They are all different colors.
He's like Johnny Reading Glass Appleseed. He just kind of sprinkles them everywhere in case he needs them. And
Why are they all different colors like this? Because I got 5 pairs of these for like $10 on Amazon. So I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, this is my guru, and he does not look cool in those glasses, but I'm not here to look cool.
Wow.
I'm here to be your guru.
That's right. Bring you into the light.
Yep. So
wow.
Neighbor Matt's going to let me know who I am making this out to, and after this, I'm going to quickly go through the website and kind of talk about some things there.
All right. Let's see. Let's get you somebody here.
He doesn't want to do this. He doesn't like doing these things, by the way. This is like a test for him.
I don't always like to be in the front seat, so that's why I just like to hang out.
Because he's like, oh, if I pick this person, then I didn't
I'm gonna
pick
offend
that
everybody
person.
else.
Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna hate me.
How about Joe Sprinkles?
Joe Sprinkles. With a name like that, you deserve. A free book, Joe
Obviously.
Sprinkles.
And he has been here from the beginning.
All right.
Because I remember seeing Sprinkles at the beginning, and I'm like, wow. I have a writer's name too, but that's probably not your writer's name. That's probably your real name. So Joe Sprinkles is the winner.
All right, Joe. So in about, I guess I got to wait 30 seconds for the time delay. So after 30 seconds from right now, because that'll give you time, I'm going to sign this Hoo-Yah and my name. If you want anything else, let me know. If it's more than a short sentence, I'm not going to do it. But I'm sending it to you for free. I'm writing Hoo-Yah right now.
Very nice.
Guess I gotta write the name, and I just want to write Sprinkles.
Why not?
By the way, Joe, I did an extra big signature for you right here. So as far as people that have won, this is the 3rd book. Chris, CHRIS at Chris Sajnog, SAJNOG.com. Send me your address so I can send you these free books. I'll do it tomorrow. I don't care. I'm crazy like that.
Yeah, he really is.
And still we're waiting on Tim Ray. I actually sent Tim a personal message on the other.
No,
Is Tim on here?
No, Tim signed it in earlier, and then you decided that I'll go back up to it. I told you when he came on.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, is Tim the one who said he has it?
Yes.
A copy already?
Yeah, we're waiting
but
to see.
But he'll give it away?
Yeah, he was going to give it
okay.
away, yeah. He's paying it forward.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I dig it. All right, so Sprinkles.
Mr. Sprinkles.
I'm going to call you Mr. S. Boom! Because that's like my name too, Mr. S. So if you send me your address, I will mail that to you. If you don't send me your address, guess what? Can't do it.
We'll hunt you down. No,
All right. I tried doing this, and I think I partially successfully did this at our last free hangout, but I just want to take some time right now to show you the new website and kind of what's going on with it right here. So what we have here, so this is the new members area. So everything I do now, as far as even if I'm giving away free stuff, if it's besides stuff that's on my blog or anything like that, it's going to be in the members area. So you'll get you can get a free membership, which is going to get you certain things. You can do a paid monthly membership, which I talked about earlier, how I'm losing members for the first time ever because of real fortune.
Misfortune.
Real misfortune. Hooking me up with messing everything up. Yeah, why don't you type in my address there?
Yeah.
Just so people have it. Yeah. Hey, find any other firearms instructor that has anything past like a basic NRA instructor qual that gives out their personal email address.
Yeah, no kidding.
To everybody. Anyway, okay, so here's the website. You've got your dashboard. Your dashboard, it's going to kind of be determined by what level of membership you have. So as far as memberships, there is a free membership, which everybody should have, because that gets you in here and you get some free downloads and stuff like that. Hey, you know what? And I'm going to talk about another email that I received just real quick, and it was somebody like complaining, like, hey, yeah, I went to your new website and you're trying to sell me stuff. So guess what? This is my livelihood. This is how I don't teach courses anymore live unless you pay a ton of money. So yes, I'm going to try to sell you things. I need to feed my children. And my goal is to sell you things that you want. If you don't want it, don't buy it. But don't complain that I'm trying to sell you things. Don't go into Walmart and say, "Hey, Walmart, why are you trying to sell me stuff?" Okay?
That's what we do.
I got to do it. You know? Yeah, I don't even know how to explain it, but so anyway, so there's free one, gets you access to here, some free stuff. Get you, you can see all my free blog articles, free videos. And of course, you can go to the store. I'm just going to show the store right here. So you can join. So here's all your memberships. You can get a 1 hour of video coaching right here. Sign up for that. This is my 1 day coaching. So this is a live coaching, one-on-one coaching. You can actually, I've had people sign up with their families, something like that, or get a group together. It's up to you how you want to split that price up, but got I'll be honest with you, you're going to look at these prices and go, that's redonkulous. But I have yet to have a complaint or a refund, which, by the way, I offer refunds for all of my products, something I've yet to find any other firearms instructor that offers a refund for any of their products.
Or
I offer them for all of
anybody
mine.
actually takes you up on, too.
Yeah. People have asked for refunds recently on my memberships. That is my fault. That is my fault. I take the blame for it. I'm taking ownership. We're gonna write that ship. But anyways, got some sight-in targets, my books. Hey, a wine opener. You got to have one of those. This is the first book I wrote right here. Fundamentals of Freestyle Goju-Ryu. Okay. What else do we have here? I'm going to show you. If you buy multiple signed books, you get a deal. Here's a coffee mug. I'll tell you right now, the first 5 people that buy a coffee mug right now, I will include at no cost to you, starting right now, a free copy of either book, signed and delivered with this coffee mug.
You're off the rails, man.
Yeah. By the way, you're not going to like that coffee mug when you get it.
But you will like the book.
Yeah, you will like the book. Luckily, it's not bad, but it looks a lot cooler than it is.
It does look really good. I didn't think it was that bad of a...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not happy with it.
I don't know if it's up to your standards.
Exactly. It's not up to my standards. But anyways, you buy that. When you buy it, there's a little place you can leave a note in the order page. Tell me which book you want. I'll send it to you free. Okay? That's how I roll. There's lots of different signed book deals and book bundles here. So one thing with these bundles, they're a lot cheaper if you buy them together. So if you own a shop or something like that, or you're part of a team, order those. And also with those, you get media mail shipping. So that's good. Get a front sight focus string. Everybody right now, order one of those because they're awesome. And what else? We got some stickers here. Those are cool. Challenge coins, $500 here. I know that might sound like a lot.
You give a substantial discount for memberships, don't you?
Yeah. So that's the whole thing here.
Yeah.
If you want a challenge coin, which essentially this challenge coin says you're a member.
Very nice coins, by the way.
If you want it and you're not a member, hey, give me $500, which, believe it or not,
you've had
neighbor Matt, 2 people have bought
good on them
$500 challenge coins. I kind of put it on there as like a distractor, like don't buy this.
Right, exactly.
But anyways, you get an automatic discount. It's like $11 if you're a member. So join as a member and buy that, and then
it's a very nice coin. I remember you spending an insane amount of time and going through many vendors to find the perfect coin and the quality that you require. It's a very nice, well made out coin.
Yeah, they did come out great. Yeah, and then these are poker chips. Those are pretty cool too. But anyways, I was talking about different levels of membership. So you have the free, get you here. You have the paid membership, which is it's under $20. So the price of a box of ammo per month gets you all my premium content. And then there's the VIP, which I had closed for the last probably 10 months. Just because that is an extra level of access to me that you get. You get direct access to me. So if you have a training question, you ask me. If you want to see me demonstrate something, you ask me. I film you a video Once a month I do a video just for my VIPs, answering all their questions, extra stuff for them. Plus VIPs get to meet me once a year. I have a VIP meetup.
Wow.
Where the deal is I buy the first round.
Nice.
And this year, probably like most years, is going to be in Vegas.
Why not?
So during SHOT Show.
Oh, such a good show.
Yeah. So every year I'm at SHOT Show. Hopefully you are too. If you are, sign up for the VIP program, and I will meet up with you. We'll hang out.
You've been going there for what, 10 years now? More than 10 years. About 10 years now.
Close to it. I would say probably less, actually, just because, yeah, it's definitely close.
Yeah.
I'd have to look, because that's right about as I was retiring and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, yeah, sign up for the VIP. Hey, you get a free drink from me. Come on. Is that not worth it?
Totally worth it.
That's a joke from me, everybody.
Hey, I have to do a web show to get a drink from Chris. So, yeah.
Hey, we're on our second
Totally
bottle
worth it.
tonight, everybody. Never happened before. You're seeing it live. Okay, so what else do I want to show you here? So on the new website, if this tool, if Real Misfortune, whatever, can actually fix it and make it right, you're going to be able to favorite any part of the website that you like, that you go to and you're like, hey, you know what, I really want to see that. You can see it. You have your achievements. So this, I'm actually signed in here, so let's see what achievements I've earned. Okay, so I've earned my activity stream, first login, I'm a writer, and I'm a responder. So anyway, it's pretty cool. So you earn that. You earn points also. So points are going to be, this isn't fully set up, so stand by, people, but the points are going to actually be able to convert to things in the store.
Oh, nice. So people can start actually accruing points at this point, though.
Yeah, because I want people to be active. I want people to be active members, active teammates, helping people out. And when you do that, you earn points. And when you earn points, you're probably the only one that can attest to this, but it's not about the money for me.
No.
I gotta feed my kids, but still,
Yeah.
once it's past that, I want to hook people up. So I'm hooking them up with points, so that's how it works.
Chris lives to teach and dare say be a guru. He brings people into the light. Nothing brings this man more happiness than to teach somebody, and he's so good at it. So
okay, so here we go. So you have all your updates, no matter where it is on the website. You have one page that shows you all the most recent updates for you. So I think that's pretty cool. Like the ideas that Real Misfortune has for the site, like I said, are exactly what I wanted. He and his team has just not delivered. And even worse than that is they have not taken responsibility. Like, look at this right here. I'm just going to point this out. I haven't even seen it before.
Do it.
But on these blocks, why is this side cut off, but this one's not? And it sticks out past the end. How cheap does that look?
Oh, yeah. It's the little things like that. You know what the one that gets me is...
Hey, neighbor Matt.
Yeah.
If I pay you $12,000 to build a website, do you think you could make these three things look the same?
Yeah, I think I could. You pay me $12,000, I could do a lot of things.
So anything that you don't have access to is going to be grayed out, and it says you need to unlock it. Which, hey guys, just so you know, heads up, you're going to have to pay for it. Okay?
Right.
That's the way I roll. You gotta pay for stuff.
That's right.
I wasn't planning on doing this. I'm gonna just because I want to drink more wine. Oh, okay. We've got a call, everybody. Hey, everybody, we've got a call to give away a free book. I'm gonna give away.
Two more.
Okay, so after this, we've got two more.
No, just these two. This one was already here.
Okay, so we've got two more. One and two more. The first one is going to go to the first person who knows my call sign. First person who says my call sign in the chat roll is the winner of the next book. Matt's looking right now.
I am intently looking right now.
He forgets, so we gotta wait 30 seconds.
That's right.
I'm gonna just for fun switch video.
Your call sign, right?
My call sign.
Looks
Where's
like
my call sign.
Well, he spelled it wrong, but I'm gonna give it to him. Oh, everybody's calling in so fast.
How can you spell it wrong?
I don't know. Maybe he was typing too fast. I have that problem.
Holy moly, we're at like 3 hours. This is
Kona Cowboy.
All right, I'm just gonna start writing because so far everybody who I've asked,
right,
to say something, I don't care anymore. You can't say anything. Kona Cowboy.
Cowboy. That's what it says.
Kona Cowboy or just Cowboy?
No, Kona Cowboy.
Like Kona, like the coffee?
Yeah, exactly. Kona.
Kona Cowboy!
He said typing too fast. Yeah, that's what I figured.
That was my worst signature ever, but Kona Cowboy.
He signed it too fast.
You just earned it. This is coming your way once you...
Which camera are we on?
Oh, I know what camera we're on.
Of course you do.
Once you send me your address to Chris, CHRIS, at chrissajnog.com. Send me your address, Kona Cowboy. That book's coming your way tomorrow. We got one more to give away. Didn't I say I was going to do something before then? Oh, yeah. I was going to share with you one of the success stories.
Oh, yeah. One of many.
Yeah, so if you have a success story, by the way, I would love if you sent it to me. But I'm gonna go ahead and show this one. By the way, before I show this, Sean is actually one of my coaches in training. So essentially, I have two right now, Sean and Matt. All right, not neighbor Matt, other Matt, who essentially were just helping so many people out online on the website that I said, hey, you know what? I want to help you become a coach. You're helping people, and that's what I'm looking for.
Well, I think the thing is that everything that they helped chime in with was things that you would actually say. I don't think there was anything that they wrote that you wouldn't have wrote to help other people.
That's a great point, because that's something I've told both of them many times, is how much I appreciate. They don't say, well, I think Chris might say this, or I think Chris might that.
Right.
It was either this is my opinion, or so it was either this is what Chris has said.
Right.
Here you go. Or it was, this is what I think, but I don't know what Chris would say.
Right.
You know? So it's not like they're like robots.
Right,
Who
exactly.
are like just doing it. But anyways, so I've taken them both under my wing as coaches, and they've just been doing amazing stuff. and I work with them so that they have questions about whatever. I help them out. So they're like, hey, this guy asked this. So if you're getting a response from either Sean or Matt in the team room, they're one of my coaches. So trust what they say. They are actually going to be my first instructors.
Very nice.
As well. So yeah, so we're working together to build a coaching program to actually certify people as coaches. They're going to be the first two. Once that's done, we're going to certify them as instructors.
Wow.
So pretty exciting stuff.
Great platform.
This video from Sean was before any of this. So he sent me this before he was, an instructor. Yeah. So I don't want people thinking, oh, well, of course,
right?
He's an instructor. He's going to say whatever. And by the way, I don't pay them anything, or
this all comes from the heart.
Yeah. So, anyways, here you go.
I don't hear anything. It says no sound.
Oh, we're so close. I wonder if it's because I have the sounds.
Sci-fi.
Okay. So I'm going to change the audio. Boom. Turn that off. It's just the new website.
Aliens.
Everything's a test. Everything's a test, people. We're just testing you there.
You passed. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. All right, so apparently, hey, we got the sound worked out. Apparently not for showing video from the website sound.
Apparently we got to channel...
I posted a link. Did you see it up there?
I do.
Okay.
Yep.
So anyways, if you want to hear what Sean had to say, click on the link after this show, which we probably got to finish up pretty soon because
yes,
neighbor Matt has kids.
You have kids.
I have kids. So the reason I retired was because of my kids.
That's right.
So we gotta get to them. I'm gonna look through our notes here. We got one more book to give away. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's just do a couple questions. 2 questions.
Okay.
From people online. Anything? What questions do they have? I'll answer 2 questions, and then we got to get to bed, people.
I got one earlier about how the sight string works.
Sight string?
Sight string.
All right. So the front sight string, which you can purchase.
Where can I get one of those?
You can purchase it right online.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Go to the store.
Thank you for making that convenient for me.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So people that have bought them, by the way, it's amazing. And the reason I don't even need to hear it from other people, the reason I know it's amazing is because as I was doing all my research, I taught training as a Navy SEAL for 20 years.
That's right.
Okay. When I retired, I realized, you know what? There's more to this. There's stuff that I'm missing. There's stuff we're missing. Like specifically, in this case, can you actually just train your eyeballs? Can you train your eyeballs to focus better?
Chunking it.
Yeah, chunk it. Like, hey, part of what I need to do to shoot effectively is train the eyeballs. How do I do that? I worked with, and by the way, if you're a member, you know this, but iDoc is his call sign in the members area. Right. Not just an ophthalmologist, but a specialist in sports, vision, therapy, and treatment, and just an amazing person. But he's helped me out so much. But the things I've learned doing this research is you can train your eyes to get better. There's apps out there that train not just your eyeballs, but the way the information is sent to your brain.
Right.
You can improve that, and you can see better. You can see faster. All this stuff. But one of those tools that you can use is what I sell online is the front sight focus string. And what it is, it's a line with some beads on it, and you practice shifting focus between the beads and moving back and forth. The faster you're able to do that, the faster you're able to, say, draw your pistol, punch it out, and acquire that crystal clear front sight to take an accurate shot.
Wow.
And I go back to saying the reason I don't need to hear from other people, but I do, is I did it myself. And I remember the first time I got one of these, I bought one, and I set it up, and I was doing it, and I was like, wait a minute, what's going on with my eyes? I'm like, it was so weird.
Right.
And then I started learning and focusing, and I was like, wow.
They're a muscle like anything else, and they
like anything else. And there are so many traditional ophthalmologists, optometrists that you will hear from that will say, no, Your eyes are different from every other part of your body, and they get old, and you can't do anything about it, and you should go in a corner and suck your thumb and feel sorry for yourself. It's just not true. I wanted to say hundreds, but it's not hundreds. I have many stories of people already. I've only been doing this for about a year online.
You've got people writing in about it right now.
Yeah. That have changed their vision.
Yeah.
You know, like, not what textbooks say. They've changed their vision.
Right.
And they're like, you know, Chris, this is amazing. And I haven't done it, but the training has changed, and it's just through research. It's through understanding. This is how you affect change.
Right.
In a specific area that you need to change. It's not going old school. This is how you hold a gun. This is how you stand. This is how you fire a gun.
Right.
Good luck.
Right.
Go to a range and keep slapping that trigger until you do better. Figure out what's wrong.
Right.
That's it. Figure out what it is, fix it, and you'll do better. This is one part of it. Fix the eyeballs. You can do it. And there's apps that you can buy that the specific app that I think about, and I don't remember the name of it, but there's a whole group of optometrists that discount this app and say it doesn't change your eyeballs, but what it's been proven to change is how your brain interprets the signal to your eyeballs, how it's interpreting the
information. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter that your eyeballs aren't actually changing. Yeah, you're going to get older. Your body gets older, your eyes get older, yes. But that blurry signal or that whatever is interpreted always by your brain. Everything comes down to this.
Right.
And you can train it. And so you can train that to actually see clearer. It's amazing. But traditional people, I'm telling you, they're going to tell you, if you go to your optometrist, he's going to be like, nope. You're going to get old, your vision's going to get worse. You can change it.
It's true.
Well, you know, but maybe you can't change your vision. You can't change your eyeballs. But how that works in your brain and what you're able to do with it, you can change it.
Yeah,
There's no question in my mind you can change it. And you don't need to buy my focus string to do it. I wish you would, because, I make money. I can feed my kids.
Well, it's a great tool to use too. I've noticed that when I use it, that it allows me to focus. So the scenario I run is multiple targets, and being able to focus at different distances quickly.
Yep.
And the quickness of from here to there is immense from after using the string from before.
Yeah.
So before I was always like, oh, that's blurry. Now it's just like snap, snap, snap. So.
Yeah. Like I said, when I first started using this, I was like, wait a minute. I'm a Navy SEAL sniper, like, instructor.
That's right.
Wrote the manual.
Did you see my cape?
Yeah. And I remember the first time working on focusing on those different beads, I was like, what is wrong with me?
Yeah, right. Oh,
yeah, I'm like, I need help. So it's amazing. But anyways, okay, one more question. We'll give away the last book, and then I got to go tuck my kids into bed, as probably does neighbor Matt.
Well, I'm not tucking your kids in. I got my own kids to tuck in. I don't know if I have another question on here.
Neighbor Matt's got two boys just like Navy SEAL Chris Sajnog.
I don't know if they're quite like yours. Yours are soccer and basketball deities. Mine are more cycling and chess players. Actually, you've got a chess player. Your kid can play chess too. Ridiculously well.
Well, I'll tell you know this, but when I train any unit of operators, one of the things I will always tell them is well, there's two things. One is practice chess. And the reason is, if you practice chess, you start to understand how different pieces work together. If I do this, then that. The other thing I tell them to practice is a team sport. And why is a team sport important for, say, a SWAT team? Well, the reason it's important is because, say, in soccer, for instance, if we're moving a ball downfield, we will start to have not like I don't need to tell Matt, hey, pass me the ball, I'm going to run up here,
right,
and you pass it to me up there. It starts becoming a look or an understanding that that's what's going to happen.
Unspoken language.
The only way for that to happen is to work and practice this. One of the best ways to do that is through sports, through a group sport. And soccer I've found is one of the best ones. There's other ones, I'm sure, but really soccer, I've been doing this for 25 years.
It's a true team sport, and it's everybody's active at the same time. So
it's not like baseball. Like, hey, baseball's a team sport where you can sit in the outfield for like 3 days.
That's right.
And never do anything.
That's right.
Yeah. So it needs to be something where it's active. Like basketball, I'm sure.
It could be close.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can be moving around and people get the, hey, I know you're ready for the pass.
Right,
you're going to be able to take it. I'm sure there's other ones like golf. No. Just kidding.
No.
All right, we got one more book to give away. We're going to do that. I'm looking through my notes here.
Hey, Chris, what do you think about Larry Bassham's mental management for shooting sport?
Great question. So Larry Basham is a icon when it comes to shooting and the mental game of it. I actually discovered him not until I know some of my students actually years ago followed him. I actually didn't discover him until I started researching the whole mental game. But he's got great stuff. He's got a program about shooting and the mental aspects of shooting. I just find it, I have a hard time with this because I think he's awesome, pioneer.
Right.
But it's just kind of dated.
Right.
He just doesn't back it up with all the scientific evidence that's out there now.
Right.
What I can say is he's got a product out there. I have one that I'm getting ready to record.
What?
Called Mental Marksmanship. I've got it written. Essentially just need to record it.
Okay.
But it's going to be a 6-hour CD series.
Wow.
Audio series on the mental aspects of shooting, mental marksmanship. So it's going to talk about a lot of things he talks about. He talks a lot specifically about how it works in competition, stuff like that. So I'm going to be bringing in a lot of the scientific support that honestly he had before the scientific part was there.
Okay.
So definitely props to him. In no way I don't want people thinking I'm bashing the master of the mental aspects of shooting.
But like any good guru, you have to evolve with the times.
You've got to evolve. I haven't seen
anything new from him.
Anything new from him. Like, hey, here's my old product, here's my old product, here's my old product.
Right.
There's so much more. I would say get his stuff.
Yeah.
Get his stuff right now, because he doesn't back it up with what's out there right now. It's still relevant. It's
Right.
still going to help you.
Okay.
So definitely get it. Awesome stuff.
It's a good baseline to start with.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when Mental Marksmanship comes out, buy that.
Definitely.
Everybody buy that.
Definitely. Get his to base and then yours to advance.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
So, yep.
All
Good
right.
stuff. Good stuff there, people. Okay, one more book to give away. I don't know how to do it.
Why don't you give it to the guy that just asked that question?
Easy enough, done deal. Got the pen out.
Well, of course, it's from Bang Boom.
Oh, I love these names, people. Love them. Bang Boom. Once again, I'm just gonna go to the thing where I'm not asking you any questions. Bang Boom. I'm writing Bang Boom right on the top of this. Is it like bang? B-A-N-G? Boom? Like,
Yeah, that's
just
it.
Like is there a hyphen?
Well, he's got actually 3 exclamation points after it too. So.
After it or on both sides?
No, just bang.
Oh, exclamation
bang,
points?
space, boom, 3 exclamation points.
Bang, space.
Yep. It says, I'm Sean.
Boom.
S-E-A-N.
I'll write that very small. S-E-A-N. Super small. I just wrote it right there. Bang, boom. 3 exclamation points.
That's what the man wrote.
1, 2, 3. I just signed it in the wrong place because I'm on my 3rd glass of wine.
It's from you, so it still means something.
Hoo-yah is gonna be. This is probably gonna be worth like $1 million because I don't know how I did that. But bang boom.
It's worth
3 exclamation points. Sean. Right there. Bang boom.
There you go, Sean. Nice job.
Normally I write hoo-yah and then I sign my name. For some reason I signed my name and you got hoo-yah.
One of a kind.
Like, sell this for like $1 bazillion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 signed copies. Neighbor Matt's like, seriously, dude.
I am good.
Let's go home. I just switched to our new camera. I'm just letting neighbor Matt know he's pouring the last of it right here. It's kind of sad.
It is sad. It's always sad when we have to sign off. I think we get into some good stuff, and then right when it's at the meat of it, we gotta go.
Yep. So, anyways, I sent the link. So check that out. The link to Sean L's video, his testimonial video. If you're interested in becoming a member, check out what he has to say. We are going to do another hangout, another free hangout, because of our sound debacle.
Why wouldn't we? It's not up to me this time. It's up to you. So.
Well, yeah, it's got to be done. Because of the sound debacle, I know Joe Schmo is going to send me a complaint email,
Yeah.
And I'm going to be upset about it.
It's the only one you're going to focus on. 10,000. Hey, great job, guys. You did it. That's all I'm getting in here is, hey, you guys are great, awesome guys. And Joe Schmo is going to be the one that.
Joe Schmo is going to say.
This one's for you, Joe Schmo. Just so you know.
Joe Schmo is going to say, you said you were going to give away 5 books.
I can't.
And I was there, and you didn't give away 5 books on that thing. All right, so Joe Schmo, I'm giving away 6 books.
6.
Boom.
Out of control.
At our next hangout, which is to be announced, because we gotta work it out with the wives and
the bosses.
The bosses, definitely. When that's gonna work out, so we'll let you know. I'll send out an email to everybody giving away 6 copies, more than this one. Got to do better.
Yeah.
Don't hire whatever their name is, Real
Oh, yeah.
Fortune,
Misfortune
to work on your website.
I
Yeah,
feel
it's
bad
crazy
for
stuff. I'm gonna just switch video here just one more time because we're over here, neighbor Mal.
This one?
Yeah.
No one. All right.
So, anyways, thank you. Go to the website. If you didn't win, order something. I promise. I don't really need to promise because in the last year I don't think. Did anybody chime in on this? Like, hey, I bought something and you only sent me what I bought?
No. I know you don't do that. I'm here a lot of the times when you're sending stuff out and you're just like dumping things inside. Like, he didn't buy that, Chris, and you're like, oh, I don't care. It's a team member. Give it to him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you're a team member, yeah, you're getting hooked up.
Yeah.
If you're not, I'm gonna try to make you a team member.
Why wouldn't you?
Throwing other stuff in, but anyways, I did have one person who emailed me one time. I'll just this will be it. We'll end it. But he was like, "Hey, I heard you're giving away free stuff to team members. You didn't send me anything."
Was he a team member?
He was a team member, but I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, it's not like a deal. It's not like a. You know, like, okay, you're a team member, so every time you order something, I'm going to give you XYZ.
Right.
But he was like, hey, I'm like, okay, well, order something, and I'm sure I'll throw something in. I don't know what to really tell you about this one, but
you got to set off his generosity.
Yeah.
You don't just expect it.
Anyways. Hey, one thing I'm very proud of, and I'm going to end it at this, and then we're going to go really because what are we at? 3 hours over time. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Sorry about that. I did a podcast interview with Good Dad Project. I was so honored to be asked to do this podcast.
Cool.
It is from somebody who. The Good Dad Project. His whole purpose in life is producing better fathers. And I retired from the Navy, as a Navy SEAL, from the job I loved doing, like
your life.
Yes, like still to this day, I am like, oh
yeah.
My brothers.
Exactly.
My brothers. I left you hanging, but I had to do it because of my boys.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that's where I'm coming from. As a father, since I've retired, I've had literally thousands of people contact me wanting to do interviews about me being a SEAL and about me being a sniper and about this and that and whatever. Shooting and being awesome or whatever. When I was contacted by the Good Dad Project and the host Larry and co-host Sean, they said, you know, we heard your story about you as a father and we were so touched. And we want you to be on our show. We want you to represent fathers. Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. I was like, and I don't know if they believe it. When I told them, I was like, I've been interviewed literally thousands of times. I've been on Fox News. I've been on CNN.
Oh yeah.
I've been on
everything.
NBC, CBS. I don't think wait, CBS or ABC. I haven't been on one of them.
Okay.
But anyways, I've been pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
When it comes to shooting or being a SEAL.
Right.
And when they contacted me about being a father, I was like, wait a minute.
to the heart.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, you're acknowledging me as a father? That is my whole purpose in life.
Exactly.
When it comes to all this shooting stuff and teaching people, It's because of me as a father.
That's right.
That's it. And man, anyways, that's I'm like a little verklempt.
Yeah, I am feeling.
Anyways, go check it out. Good Dad Project. Type in my name, Chris Sajnog. It'll come up. I think it's. I don't remember. It's like 84 or something. Okay. Episode 84 or something. But anyways, that meant more to me than any other interview I've done, and not because of what I said, not because of anything else, but because
of where you're coming from.
Where I'm coming from as a father. It's the whole reason I retired.
Yeah. It changes your whole world.
There's no other reason I retired and do what I do, but because of my two boys.
All right.
I mean, they are, and you know.
Cheers. Here's to our sons.
Yeah, our sons, brother. What's up?
That's right.
Yeah, so anybody watching this, if you can't respect that, I don't care. Go somewhere else. I really don't care. Like if you're like, I don't know.
Couldn't be any clearer on that.
You probably support Clinton. No, I'm just, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Anyways, that meant so much to me. And the Larry has since hooked me up with other interviews that are coming up. But anyways, go check it out. Good Dad Project. Look for my name, Chris Sajnog.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was just so honored to talk about just being a father. That's it. My whole purpose in life, being a father.
Truly is.
Yeah, I actually hired a coach. I have a coach. You know this, right? Do you know this?
Yeah, I do. Anything you can do. Chris is one of those guys that anything he can do to improve and to better himself as a father, as a husband, he's into it. He looks into it, he researches it, and he is on point. This man does nothing but his family comes first. So, yeah.
So, I'm going to throw it out there because you guys are the 53 people or whoever are watching right now. But yeah, so I hired a coach, and I don't think I told you this, but $8,000 a year is what I pay for this coach. But to get me focused on what's most important, and every time I talk to him, it comes down to my kids. Yeah, my boys.
It always is. No.
And you know the deal.
Everything I do around your house is for your boys. I get paid just because of your boys. I come over here 90% of the time because of your boys. So I know how you are around them.
Neighbor Matt, I need a net set up like fully around my huge backyard, which by the way is the biggest backyard in this part of San Diego.
I can't think of any other zip code that has a bigger net.
Yeah.
So.
Neighbor Matt, my boy likes basketball. I want him to have the coolest basketball system.
My son needs to do ice baths. Can you build this for me? Yes, I can. Everything he does is for him. For them.
Don't tell the wife.
No.
Matt knows this. I spent recently $5,000 on a custom-built cedar ice bath, 6 foot deep ice bath plunge tank. Oh, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, let's talk health real quick.
Okay.
I said I was going to go probably half an hour ago.
At least once or
and
twice.
That dude is going to be like, you only talked like 10 minutes of good information. But come on, dude. We've gone through 2 bottles of wine tonight.
That's right.
Cold therapy is the best thing you can do. Okay? I literally have a garbage can.
It's true.
In my backyard that I get in twice a day.
At least, yeah.
That is at around 55 degrees. I get in and I sit in it for about 15 minutes every day. Okay? Best thing you can do for your health, number 1. Number 2, best thing you can do for your health, breathe through your nose. If you ever breathe through your mouth, stop it. Okay? I'm just throwing that out
right
there.
now, yeah. It's true.
Navy SEAL Mind and Body
You exhale through your mouth.
is the
Breathe into
new
your nose.
website I'm building right now. Guess what? Real Fortune, not touching that website. But
Misfortune? What? Oh.
yeah, Navy SEAL Mind and Body, everything I've learned about how to train your mind, how to successfully build your body. In kids too. This is stuff I teach my kids. But anyways, gotta go, guys, because man.
Is that clock right?
Yeah,
Oh,
we've got
man.
a clock up here. It's actually an hour ahead.
I'm gonna need
but
you to write a
still,
note to my wife that it's
Still,
okay.
I haven't set this clock, but yeah. Anyways, we are gonna sign off now, people. I got my switch here. I just gotta change the video just one more time, people. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm glad you could hear it after the first hour. But that's it for today. I'm looking right now how to turn this off. The good part, people, is that
you could probably just shut it off on your end too. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you could just sign off or whatever. But now, seriously, we're gonna do another hangout. We've got the sound figured out.
To be determined, yes.
I don't believe that took an hour. By the way, now that you can hear me, every time for the last year, correct me if I'm wrong, every time for the last year with the sound, when I went to YouTube, on the YouTube page, there was a thing that said, where do you want your audio to come from?
Exactly.
And I would always select this right here. This is where, this is a web video camera, but it has audio. This is the best audio that I can set up for us, because I can just set it there and select that audio. That's what I've always selected for a year.
This was our fallback thing,
For
too.
a year.
When nothing else worked, this is the go-to thing.
For a year, I've selected that.
Exactly.
Tonight, we got everything set up. We were looking at the video. We tested the video, and we were like, oh, my God.
It looks so good.
That looks so good. There's no delay. There's no chunky movement. Oh, everybody, praise Jesus. It's amazing. Yeah, we did it. We finally reached Nirvana. We did it. And then, of course, if you were with us on apparently the
first 50 minutes of
the first hour, it didn't work. That button, the drop down thing to go select which audio you want,
right,
for the first time in a year,
it's gone.
Was not there.
Where is it?
That's, if you were with us, that's what was happening. Yeah. Okay, I have researched. I appreciate so much when people go, hey, Chris, have you tried rebooting the system? Or, Chris, have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? Or, Chris, have you... Dudes, I appreciate it. I understand. I have spent thousands of dollars to get you the best. I think I got it figured out now.